If you ever get a chance, go to the Serpent Mound. It was saved in the 19th century by the little old ladies in Boston from the Peabody Museum. They were convinced to send money and put a fence around it and save it. So it didn't get demolished and destroyed, and it has its, the mid-1800s. It still has this real sense of sacredness around it, and it is the longest effigy mound. It's 1,300 feet long. It's this spiral tail, and then the wiggly back and forth, and then a very abstract is head, or a head and an egg, a head and the sun, or is this the head? It's down here. It's about 70 miles east of Cincinnati, and it is on the edge of a precipice, and this is a huge crater from a meteor. So it dives down. It's as if the snake is right at the edge of this huge place that got, in an otherwise just slightly hilly area, it's very dramatic. So it would have been, I think, almost like what we were talking about with the Andes of a Tinku or something, a place that looks really special in nature. And it's not very tall anymore. It's above the ground. It's only about 3 feet above the ground now. But it has been filled in over time, and it's a burial. There are burials that they found inside it. So people were buried inside the snake, and it used to be, I think, 13 or 15 feet tall. So we're seeing an evolution of it, and this is what it looks like. And you can walk it. You're not allowed to now. On the solstices, they open it up for pagans to have ceremonies on. And they put lights on it. They put candles all across it. It must be beautiful. But you could start here and go around. It's, it's a single thing. So it has a processional aspect to it. I think it would have, the rituals that would have been conducted on it. As I said, the date on there is 1,000 something. That was its latest iteration, but its earliest iteration was around 300, the Adena period. I can't remember if it's 300 BC or 300 AD. I will try to update that for you in my head. But your kids will be graded on what's in the thing. So just so they know that it started earlier, because the effigy mounds are earlier, mostly earlier, not around 1,000 in the east. They are earlier. So the Adena dates. Adena would be the name of the period, A-D-E-N-A, for when it was started, for the Great Serpent Mound. It's, some people want to speculate on what kind of a snake it is, and I go into that. Oh no, I don't have my native. Whenever I try to write the Native North American guide, someone in my family dies. So I've gotten.
So you should just quit. Don't do it.
So, or almost dies. First it was my mother who almost died, and then my brother died this summer when I was about to start in on it. So I'm a little gun shy at this point. I feel like, Howard Carter and the King Tut and stuff. There's a lot of craziness around the Great Serpent Mound, internet type stuff too. But I think it's important to talk about sculpting the earth. You can relate it to the Incas and how they related to Machu Picchu's topography, or Yaxchilan, and the top is the better, being buried in a serpent, so rebirth. I think you would say that some of the common features, if you want to just do commonalities, and Native Americans did all come from the same place, and they developed their own cultures, but there's a substrate where you can find some universals in their belief system and things like that. So the Great Serpent Mound is a good one. Oh, there's also astronomical alignments, lots of astronomical alignments. Yeah, I mean, that's the natural thing to do. But I don't know a lot about the spiral jetty, but I know that right nearby there was like waste, just, there.
There were a mining attempt,
dinosaur bones
Mm-hmm.
disappearing in the earth and continuing.
Yeah, entropy, that's a huge thing for something. It just keeps evolving.
Next time you come, give us an extra afternoon, we'll take you.
Yeah, I would love to go. I would love to go.
2.5 hours.
It'll take us 5 hours, but it's worth it.
It's a good time. Yes.
So this one does the solstices, sunset and sunrise in the summer, winter sunrise, and the equinoxes. There's always two equinoxes. The two equinoxes right on the middle of the, I think these I truly believe, and this one, north going between here and here. I don't know that really doesn't line up as far as I'm concerned. And and north is, the reason that doesn't work is east is important to Native Americans. East is up, or east is predominant because it's where the sun comes up. So north, we think it's, and we're at the north of the Americas, so we're up, and maps, but even European maps didn't start out with north at the top, I think. I think they had east at the top. So forget about that part. But there's also moon. This is the moon sets. We always forget we're very sun-oriented, and that's more masculine in general because it's always the same. The moon is the one that changes, and women's periods, 28 days. And you know, rabbits, 28-day gestation.
Really?
So Native Americans see the rabbit in the moon. Look up on the internet, rabbit in the moon, and you'll see, instead of the face, what they see. And it's because those poor little rabbits get one day off, the 29th day, and then they got babies again. So women and the moon and rabbits and waxing and waning and blood and all that good stuff. So there are moon sets and moon rises that are also exactly correlated to it. So to be able to do the moon and the sun, well, that's pretty cool. You know, that's a lot of different systems coming together. And yeah.
They say